One day she met a man with his grandfather's eyes. The day they met, he said, "Darling, don't fall in love with me. I come from generations of men lost at sea with beautiful women searching from lighthouses for us to come home. The men before me, see, we have moods that crash like 10-foot violent waves on the shores of hope. Darling," he said, "I wasn't born to be the staying type." She looked him in the eye and said, "A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor." It took him 245 days to navigate rocky waters back to her. They painted beauty on rotting ship hulls and called it home. Now on foggy days he watches fireflies blinking in Morse code, hollering help to the ships trapped in the storm, looks at her and says, "Honey, you should just leave now, because every vessel on its way down takes with it the captain's life." Tells her he feels flooded, but every night, as long as she's loved him, he says he's sorry that his heart is getting tired of beating. And every night, as long as he's loved her, she kisses him on the head at 4 a.m. and whispers in his ears, "You are strong, you are safe, you are the reason I have yet to let go of hope. When your heart needs a rest, trust that mine will always beat for you." In the mornings, he says, "Isn't there somewhere that's warmer than this, darling? There's gotta be a city in the sun or something somewhere." Said he's been waiting for a sign language message from the gods, but his fingers don't know how to talk to heaven anymore. But every night, as long as she's loved him, he says he's sorry. He's been inking apologies to her into his palms, makes it hard for him to leave. And every night, as long as he's loved her, she kisses him on that head and whispers at 4 a.m., "You are strong, you are safe, you are the reason I have yet to let go of hope. Loving you is the easiest part of my hardest days." One morning she woke up, and he slid his grandmother's ring of intertwined silver and crystal on his finger. His grandmother, who loved a man who couldn't love himself at 65, couldn't hold on long enough to meet the boy with his grandfather's eyes, and to prove wrong the legacies of generations of men before him. His grandmother would always say to her, "Darling, if he's anything like his grandfather, one day he will give you an abandoned home and phones off the hook. He will show you the loneliest feeling in the world is cold cups of coffee and newspapers piling up on front steps. Darling, know that broken hearts are wrong when they will have you believe that empty bedsides look a lot like giving up. And if you're anything like me, every night when he was sleeping, I would say to him in his sleep, 'You are strong, you are safe, you are the reason I have yet to let go of hope. Honey, make sure he hears you because coffee is better enjoyed hot.'" They got married one April. She looked him in the eyes and said, "I promise you I will be the place you rest your head. Your heart is frightened, beating slowly, softly, cautiously. You want to place it in a glass atop a pedestal where no one can disturb it. And I can't let you do that, because I need your heart here with me." He looked her in the eyes and said, "You, the woman who adopted my grandmother's heart, you are strong, you are safe, you are the reason I have yet to let go of hope. I did, I do, I will." His grandmother came to her that morning and said, "You've got to understand that when a man can't find hope in tomorrow, gets down on one knee and says he can see forever with you, this is the moment that you know that this love that is a second where you allow every vulnerable, cracked, and ugly piece to be put on display for them to see. It's not beautiful, and it's not painless. In fact, it can be the ugliest, most painful thing you will ever experience, but it's glorious, it's honest, and it's true."